Hey y'all, welcome back to Unique Life. If you're tired of the same old crowded tourist traps and ready to find places where the real magic of travel still exists, you're in the right spot. Travel ain't about checking off lists. It's about finding those hidden corners of the world that make your soul hum. It's about connecting with people and places that resonate with something deep down inside you. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most underrated travel destinations that nobody knows about, where you can escape the hustle and experience authentic beauty. So before we dive in, hit that subscribe button to join Unique Life and ring that bell for more unique travel inspiration just like this. First up, we're heading to Piran, Slovenia. This quiet little coastal town on the Adriatic Sea is a hidden gem, tucked away like a secret only whispered among sailors and poets. It ain't shouting from the rooftops, it's about savoring the silence, letting the rhythm of the waves and the cries of gulls fill your ears. Piran, it's a place where time seems to slow down, where the worries of the world just kinda melt away like the last rays of sun over the Adriatic. Wander through cobbled streets, feeling the weight of centuries beneath your feet, each stone telling a story. Find a little cafe overlooking the water, order a strong cup of Slovenian coffee, and just breathe it all in. Let the world drift by, watch the boats bobbing in the harbor, and feel the sun warm your face. When the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, find a spot along the old city walls. Witness a sunset so breathtaking, it'll stir something deep inside you. Piran's about the quiet moments, the simple pleasures, and the kind of beauty that whispers to your soul. Now, let's take a long flight over to Cambodia. Ever heard of it? Don't worry, most haven't. It's about raw beauty and a taste of life as it's been lived for centuries. A sleepy fishing village where days melt into one another. The air's thick with salt and spices, and the main attraction? Crab. Fresh-caught blue swimmer crab with kampot pepper. Empty beaches, golden sand, and warm waters. Lush jungle spilling to the shore. Sometimes, the best things in life are the simplest. Next, we're heading to the coffee-scented hills of Salento, Colombia. If you need your morning cup of joe like a hummingbird needs nectar, then Salento's calling your name. Nestled high in the Andes Mountains, surrounded by emerald green hills and coffee plantations, Salento's a caffeine lover's paradise. This charming little town, with its colorful colonial buildings, cobblestone streets, and friendly locals, is like stepping back in time. Spend your days wandering through the streets, sipping on some of the smoothest, richest coffee you've ever tasted, and just soak in the laid-back vibe. But the real draw here is the Kokora Valley. Imagine towering wax palms, some of the tallest in the world, reaching for the heavens like silent giants. Hike through the valley, feeling dwarfed by the sheer scale of these natural wonders. The air thick with the scent of damp earth and the sound of birdsong. Salento's a place where you can get lost in the beauty of nature, indulge in the world's finest coffee, and experience the vibrant culture of Colombia. It's a place that'll stay with you long after you've left. A reminder that sometimes the best adventures are found off the beaten path. Chapter 4. Nagarkot, Nepal, where the Himalayas whisper. If you're the type that loves mountains, the kind of soul that feels most alive when surrounded by towering peaks and crisp mountain air, then Nagarkot, Nepal is where you want to be. Forget the crowded trails of Everest Base Camp. Nagarkot's all about peace, tranquility, and those heart-stopping Himalayan views. Imagine waking up before dawn, the air crisp and cold, and making your way to a lookout point. As the first rays of sun crest over the horizon, they paint the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas in hues of pink, orange, and gold. Hike through rhododendron forests, visit ancient temples, or just find a quiet spot and meditate while soaking in those incredible views. Spend your days exploring the surrounding villages, interacting with the friendly locals, and experiencing the unique culture of Nepal. Nagarkot's a place to reconnect with yourself, to find peace amidst the chaos, and to witness some of the most breathtaking scenery on Earth. Chapter 5. Tinos, Greece, where the Aegean whispers secrets. Most folks, when they think of Greece, they picture Santorini's whitewashed houses perched on cliffs, or Mykonos's bustling beaches. And while those places have their own kind of charm, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Tinos. Tinos is Greece before the crowds, before the influencers, before the world caught on. It's an island where the Aegean Sea whispers ancient secrets to the shore, where time seems to move a little slower, and where the heart of Greek culture still beats strong. Here you won't find mega resorts or beach clubs blasting techno music. What you will find are quiet villages, nestled amongst rolling hills and vineyards, where life unfolds at its own pace. Imagine wandering through narrow cobblestone streets, lined with whitewashed houses adorned with brightly colored bougainvillea. Tinos is an island of hidden coves and secluded beaches, where the water is so clear you can see straight down to the sandy bottom. Tinos is a place that stays with you long after you've left, a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful destinations are the ones that whisper, not shout, their charms. Chapter 6. Albarracin, Spain, where time travels backwards. Albarracin, Spain. Now there's a name to conjure with, a place that sounds like it sprung from the pages of a forgotten fairy tale. And trust me, when you lay eyes on this town, perched high on a rocky outcrop, its terracotta walls blushing in the Spanish sun, you'll swear you've stepped back in time. Albarracin, it ain't your typical tourist trap. It's a place that time forgot, a perfectly preserved medieval masterpiece hidden away in the rugged mountains of Teruel. The streets, they're narrow and winding, barely wide enough for a donkey cart, let alone a car. Just wander in these ancient lanes, beneath the watchful gaze of the old city walls. It's like stepping into a living, breathing museum. Spend a day getting lost in the maze of cobbled streets, discovering hidden squares and secret gardens. Albarracin is more than just a destination, it's an experience, a journey through time, a reminder of the enduring power of beauty and history. Chapter 7. Chefchaouen, Morocco. You might think you've stumbled into a dream when you first lay eyes on Chefchaouen. Nestled high in the Rif Mountains, this town is a vision in blue. They say the blue keeps the mosquitoes away, but it does more than that. It calms the soul and washes away your worries. Imagine wandering through the Medina, a labyrinth of blue alleyways, the air thick with the scent of spices, mint tea, and fresh-baked bread. Stop for a cup of traditional mint tea and watch the world go by. Hike up to the Spanish mosque and watch the sunset over the blue-washed buildings. Chefchaouen is a place to embrace the slow pace of life. It's a reminder that the most vibrant destinations are also the most peaceful. Chapter 8. Zabljak, Montenegro, where adventure finds you. Up next, we're heading to a place that'll get your heart pumping. Zabljak, Montenegro. If you're the kind of traveler who craves adventure, who lives for the thrill of the unknown, then Zabljak's calling your name. Nestled in the heart of Durmitor National Park, surrounded by towering peaks, pristine lakes, and canyons that'll take your breath away, Zabljak's a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. Imagine rafting down the Tara River Canyon, the deepest canyon in Europe. The water rushing past you, the wind in your hair, the sun beating down on your face. Or maybe you're hiking through Durmitor National Park, surrounded by towering pines, crystal clear lakes, and meadows carpeted in wildflowers. Zabljak's a place where you can challenge yourself, push your limits, and experience the thrill of the great outdoors. It's a reminder that sometimes The best way to find yourself is to get a little lost in the wild. Chapter 9. Jaffna, Sri Lanka. Where history meets tranquility. Jaffna in northern Sri Lanka has a unique vibe. Ancient history meets modern life, with jasmine scents and Tamil music. Wander through ancient temple ruins, where stones whisper stories. The Nallur Kandaswamy Temple showcases Jaffna's rich heritage. Jaffna also boasts beautiful, serene beaches. Visit Delft Island for cycling, wild horses, and Dutch fort ruins. Chapter 10. Matera, Italy. Where caves whisper ancient tales. Finally, we come to Matera, Italy, a place that'll transport you not just to another country, but to another time. Imagine a city carved into the side of a ravine, a labyrinth of caves, churches, and houses, all built from the same honey-colored stone. Matera ain't your typical Italian destination. It's raw, it's ancient. It's a glimpse into a way of life that's almost unimaginable in our modern world. For centuries, people lived in these caves, the Sassi, carving out their existence from the rock itself. Today, you can wander through these ancient neighborhoods, now designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and feel the weight of history pressing down on you. Matera's a place that'll stay with you long after you've left, a reminder that beauty can be found in the most unexpected places. Well, folks, that's our list of the top 10 most underrated destinations nobody knows about. From the sleepy coastal towns of Slovenia to the bustling markets of Sri Lanka, from the blue-washed streets of Morocco to the cave dwellings of Italy, these destinations offer a glimpse into a world beyond the ordinary. If you're ready to explore somewhere unique, somewhere that'll challenge your perceptions and leave you breathless with wonder, then these spots are waiting for you, far from the crowds and full of hidden beauty. Make sure to subscribe to Unique Life and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more travel gems. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next adventure.